Alright everybody, welcome back to another edition here of our SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 Modernized General Manager Mode. How are y'all doing? My name is Dominic, of course. And on the last episode, we didn't win. We did not win anything. But today I want to change that. I want to get some W's. I want to get some victories. And I want to see this fan support start to change so that it starts to go in my favor. And to do that, we're going to have a rivalry in place of match. We're going to have The Fiend and Shelton Benjamin so they can cool off from their feud because I got something in mind for Shelton Benjamin. And we're going to have an interview space because, again, I'm trying to get people to be more popular. And to do that, we have to give them wins and interview spaces. And as such, Daniel Bryan's going to get an interview space and he is going to get a match in a few seconds. But first, I want to address the main event. And this main event, of course, will be a Tornado Tag TLC matchup, as none other than Shelton Benjamin and Seth Rollins will be taking on The New Day with Big E and Xavier Woods in a big-time main event, hopefully one that can get me some viewers. But before that, we're going to have an elimination table Tornado Tag, because that sounds like it should be fun, as Roman Reigns and none other than Pete Dunne take on, of course, their rivals Edge and Daniel Bryan. Oh, Edge is looking like he's going to hurt. But I think that's fine because Edge and Roman Reigns, they have that history. This is a bit of a transition for Daniel Bryan and Edge. Hopefully they can get a freaking victory. I don't know. We're going to find out. Here we're going to have a triple threat. Yeah, a lot of multi-man matches. But in this case, it's a multi-women's match as Asuka will be taking on the women's champion Sasha Banks and Melina, and another triple threat match in the first match because, I don't know, we have 2 extra women, so the math kind of evens out, as we've got Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Mickie James. Yeah, I'm not pulling punches on this one. I am trying to get everybody on this damn card, and I am trying to get a victory. As in a submission match, ultimate submission match, because I think that could be some fun stuff, Cesaro will be taking on Rob Van Dam for the Intercontinental title. Again, not pulling punches. I am trying my damnedest because we've got the pay-per-view for SmackDown where I can pretty much guarantee I'm not going to win this week, but it's fine. I'm just trying to get something going here. And lastly, we'll have Keith Lee versus The Fiend because they're the only 2 other people left, and I think that could be kind of cool. Sure, I guess. I don't know. It's mainly because I have no other people. Like, if you look at this, there's no inactive superstar because there's this confirmed match card. And now we're going to simulate all that. We've got Mickie James beating Becky Lynch and Bayley. We've got The Fiend, predictably, admittedly, beating Keith Lee following Keith's big victory against Daniel Bryan. We've got Rob Van Dam retaining the Intercontinental Championship in a submission matchup, tapping out Cesaro once in 30 minutes. Cesaro was unable to tap out Rob Van Dam at all, and it's one of those, it's just a really lame Iron Man match where there's only one fall to the finish. We've got Asuka and Sasha Banks and Melina all battling it out, with Asuka getting the victory. Of course, Sasha Banks and Melina, they're in a feud, so perhaps they took each other out, and Asuka kind of picked up the scraps, tapping out whoever she tapped out. Roman Reigns and Pete, this is like the one match where I kind of super cared about what was going to happen. This isn't what I wanted to happen. Daniel Bryan and Edge were unsuccessful in defeating Roman and Pete Dunne. This admittedly is not looking too good. However, main event, the tag team straps stick with The New Day as Shelton Benjamin and Seth Rollins lose in a TLC match to Big E and Xavier Woods. Now, in my head, the reason why Shelton and Seth lost is because The Fiend showed up mid-match and went, yo, ski-woo, as some deadlock-ites would say, with The Fiend taking down Shelton Benjamin while Seth Rollins stands there going, however cartoon sound effects work. Is this even fun anymore? Minor injury, no! SmackDown also won $140,000. Are you freaking joking me? Are you 140,000? And we got an injury. They didn't even have a first match. They did not even have their first match. What the why? What the shit? What the shit? What happened to this rivalry? What happened to Becky Lynch and Mickie James? They were in a feud. Was it this one? I don't even remember. Why did that happen? Bobby Lashley. Honestly, Bobby Lashley is World Heavyweight Champion. That's pretty cool. But Bobby Lashley's a 91. Rey Mysterio 84. Randy 82. I don't have anybody even close to 90. You are... and Daniel Bryan's at 3. Fine. You know what? Fine. This... should I just admit... should I just get the white flag out? Is that what we do? We just give up? We just quit? No! This is Monday Night Raw. We are going to Mexico for this show. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our night to get some shit done. Okay, we're going to start building stuff. I thought last episode, I thought this episode was going to kick ass. And clearly, we're just going into a dumpster. Into a trash can that has previously been lit on fire. And I'm not appreciative of that. Not appreciative of these bad ratings. Not appreciative of these bad reviews. Okay, IGN, a big supporter of WWE. Okay, Wrestle Talk. Okay, Steven Larson. They're all talking. They're all saying and reviewing Raw, saying that we don't have what it takes to build a star. And yet, I am arguing that I have been doing everything in my power to build these damn stars. But nothing is happening. Okay, those stars, they are burning out. They are disappearing from our eyesight. And I am not appreciative of that. This is Monday Night Raw, damn it. We're gonna do this. SmackDown has always been the B show for a damn reason. And I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Okay, we're gonna have another interview space with Rob Van Dam. Because I really don't like that Bobby Lashley's in the 90s. So let's do that. Let's have RVD with an interview space. We're going to have a match here, because it's not going to be the main event. But this one, it's important to me. As Daniel Bryan, there you see Big D Bry at number 3 on the popularity charts. With The Fiend versus Shelton Benjamin. Okay, because, you know, The Fiend, usually, he is in support of the guy who wins. Daniel Bryan and The Fiend, they have that history as well. They have a previous rivalry. However, The Fiend, he wants to put aside that because he's currently focused on Shelton Benjamin. Hopefully, Daniel Bryan can get a damn victory. He's got an overall of 93 to Shelton's 87. Why is he so bad in this game? Also, I have to turn this into another rivalry in place if that's going to happen because of the Daniel Bryan Roman Reigns debacle. Okay, this whole show, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try my best to use it as a building show. To build up all of our wrestlers. There's going to be a lot of blank with manager, I think. Because I've been looking at this all wrong. Okay, I should be using the old talent like Van Dam and Edge to put over the new talent. That's what I should be doing, Dominic. Edge, he's in a feud with Pete Dunne. Okay, Pete Dunne, he will be in the corner of Cesaro. And then Cesaro and Pete Dunne, if Cesaro and Pete Dunne team up and beat Edge, well then they will be getting a huge time, a big time push in this hardcore main event. That should be fun. Okay, there, see? I am gonna out-strategy this damn game. We're gonna have Becky Lynch, okay? Actually, no. We're gonna have Melina. Where are you? Melina versus Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch is gonna have Sasha Banks at ringside, because why not? Becky Lynch versus Mickie James, and Becky Lynch is going to be at ringside with Asuka. That's what I meant. That's all I meant to say. Don't shh. That's what I meant to say. However, we'll have a similar looking match as the one I was about to make, as Melina is taking on Bayley with Sasha Banks. So Bayley and Sasha Banks, they can get a little bit of boost. Okay, as well, you can see I am trying to I'm just sacrificing the in-game legends. I am sick and tired of this bullshit. Actually, I just realized we're gonna switch this out for Pete Dunne and Cesaro, because Cesaro's in a feud, obviously, So there we go, Pete Dunne and Cesaro. And then here we'll have Rob Van Dam. And then Cesaro will come out with Pete Dunne again. And up here we'll have a ladder, no manager, with manager, why not? We'll have Roman Reigns. In fact, this could be the main event. Roman Reigns versus Big E with Xavier Woods. Okay, so you can see I'm trying to outsmart the game. I'm trying to use my big brain. So if everything goes according to plan, we should have a lot of wrestlers on the rise with their popularity. And if not, well then, obviously, the more popular guy will just get another boost. Everybody wins! Everybody wins! I can't go wrong with this booking. Simulate. Admittedly, none of these matches really matter in that case, but sure. Bayley with Sasha Banks beats Melina, so Bayley should have a little bit of a boost as well. Daniel Bryan with The Fiend beats Shelton Benjamin, so Daniel Bryan should be getting his boost. We've got Cesaro with Pete Dunne beating Rob Van Dam, so what did I call it? Swedish strong style. You know, they should be getting a boost. Mickie James beats Asuka. Did not expect that. But it's fine. Edge, okay, he's been complaining about losing, so he gets a victory, although Pete Dunne and Cesaro, they're not really that hurt because they won earlier on. And then we've got Big E and Xavier Woods beating Roman Reigns. Let's go! I know we lost because fan chase Raw. But it was a pay-per-view. Why did I win? It was a pay-per-view. They only had a 1.5 star pay-per-view. What was my Vengeance show? My Vengeance was 1.5 too, but what? I have never seen that, where the show that doesn't have the pay-per-view beats the show with the... I've never seen that before. Maybe we just stumbled across a secret that I did not know of. Daniel Bryan, he's now at 5. that's an improvement. Okay. Well, look at that. We won. Ladies and gentlemen, we won the Monday Night War. That is an interesting development. Did we stumble across a secret? Did we stumble across... Was it my riveting pep talk before the show? I don't know. Maybe it was my wise words of wisdom. WWW. But then you turn the last W around and it's WWE because we are ruling this company. Even though, obviously, if you look at the reports, it's not looking too good. But don't pay attention to the reports. Pay attention to that little incline because that's what you saw. Okay, if you get your microscopes out, ladies and gents, you can see that there's a tiny little incline, and we're gonna make that shoot up into the stratosphere as the series continues on. However, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be the end of this episode of our modernized SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. If you guys like to, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. But if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on Grapple Nation? Of course, my name is Dominic, and have a good day. Bye-bye.